Walk with me. Let me talk to you for a minute. I want to take you into my life of traumatized childhood. A story of Sage Jr. Painful past, perfect present. A story of Alvin Cole, a kid from a battleground.
Yo, what up, fam? So the last time we did this video, the first one we did was like a general stuff. It was general. Like, we had a lot of people from the old schools, the new schools. They were talking the shit. Everybody were talking their own shit, speaking out their minds and their opinion about how they feel about M, bro. How they feel about M. But today we gonna be taking this shit down to, or how do you say, micro, or I don't know, yeah, or micro kind of a stuff. We're gonna be taking it to a micro shit. We're taking it down to a specific group of people now. We're just gonna focus on the old school rappers, bro. We're gonna focus on the old school rappers because I feel like nowadays the freaking new schools, or how the fuck you call it, Gen Zs and shit. Man, the last time at YouTube actually had a shit with me, bro. So I'm going. Maybe that's the last swearing I'm gonna swear today. But I hope it's gonna be the last swearing I'm gonna swear, cause man, sometimes I can't help it. I can't help it. The fact that somebody gonna be saying shit and all that, I can't help it. But let's see today what we gonna see. It's my first time. Actually, somebody recommended this one to me. Said this one was all about the old school rappers, what they think about Eminem. And I'm like, okay, that's something worth looking at. But if you just joining the family today, man, come on, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and then come on, you can share the video also. Join the family, man. This is the University of Bars. It's free to subscribe. You don't have to pay a dime, not a quarter, not even $1, bro. So come on, let's get it.
Like the club guy, and you are the serious lyrical dude. Eminem like gravitates towards you more because he's just a lyricist.
Beast.
You have more respect for lyricists or rappers or both?
Depends on, the artist. Like, you got some rappers that, just make dope songs. You know what I mean? And then, of course, you got lyricists make us, rewind the song or
I called Eminem yesterday.
Redman, bro. Shit. Redman in the shit.
make us, rewind the song or
I called Eminem yesterday. I talked to Eminem yesterday. Yesterday was his birthday. Happy birthday again, and I talked to him about a half an hour on the phone, 20 minutes and shit, and we had a good convo. The delivery was great to me. It wasn't bad. I didn't read the comments like I said, but what I saw from it and talking to him yesterday on how, when Eminem do something, it's not just a song. It's not just a freestyle. It's a statement.
Facts.
It's not a lot of those artists that actually get into the songwriting, real songwriting, and move those talents over. M is one of the guys from that platform.
Man, you won't even catch 50 slacking, bro. 50 years Eminem, most trusted ally, bro. This nigga can go into a war without even knowing what the purpose of the war, bro. He gonna fight, the war is over before he asks the questions like, why did we fight this war? Before he get to know, like, that's who 50 is. 50 is the kind of soldier, bro. He's a loyal freaking soldier.
Move those talents over. M is one of the guys from that platform that made it to that point. Like, that strong of a writer. He means more to music culture than people give him credit for.
Facts.
What was like working with Marshall?
Oh, now that was an interesting story too, because he actually, working with him made me look at the business different. Because he was the first artist that I worked with that actually treated the business like a real job. Like, he comes in at 9 a.m. every day to the studio, takes his lunch break at 1, and is out of there by 5 p.m. Like, it's like a schedule.
This nigga don't need to stress about writing rhymes anymore, bro. Like, some niggas I know be in studio for what? They're all their freaking life trying to produce a hit song. No, not Eminem, bro. He way past that shit. The shit is a job for him. He got a family to take care of. He got shit in his life that he got to do. So he treats the shit like a job, bro. He treats the shit like a job. He treats rap like a freaking job. Like, he come in the morning, shit is done, lunchtime. No, some niggas stay in studio rapping their ass off. and still produce trash. Bro.
And even the way he talks, it's a statement. He talks to state things, not just to be talking shit.
Facts.
Not just to have a gang of words come out your mouth and not mean.
That's why you don't see M on interviews and shit. Like you don't see this nigga all around the place. No. You don't even see too many paparazzis snapping this nigga. Everybody follows the nigga on Instagram. Everybody follows this nigga. But you don't see him on too many posts. He got a post here and there. Nah, that's just not Eminem, bro. That's just not Eminem. That's what I call a freaking man. I don't know how. That's what I call being authentic. That's just not him. He just don't go around these freaking talk show for clout chasing. No, he does not do that shit. Cause he whenever he says something, bro, man, he means every freaking word that he says.
Things, not just to be talking shit.
No.
Not just to have a gang of words come out your mouth and not mean it. He likes to state when he talks. He likes to make, he likes to get the point across the board heavy, just as I do. And as I watched that BET cypher, I'm like, wow. Eminem could have went up there and blacked out on rhymes with flows and killed shit.
And the one fact about the BET cypher, I know a lot of people they ain't fuck with that cypher because of the political affiliation. But come on, everything he was saying, he was stating facts. We kind of gotta react to that BET cypher, cause I got my own point of view about how I felt about the cypher, despite the fact that politics is a religion and everybody has their own way they wanna go about politics and go about their entertainment life. That's a two-way street. But I felt that everything Eminem said on there was freaking fact. Were all facts, bro. And I don't wanna come back and forth about talking about it before. I don't want to come back and forth talking about it before I can even react to it, but trust me, the BET cypher made my respect for that nigga to skyrocket. Yeah, it skyrocketed.
Like, wow. Eminem could have went up there and blacked out on rhymes with flows and killed shit.
Because hip-hop culture is a black art form. It's black music. When they have a figure or you have someone that from a different ethnicity come in and he does it as well, if not better, than everybody in it, it starts to change. It loses.
He does it better, not even as well. He does it better than everybody in the shit. It's like somebody coming to your freaking house and trying to tell you that they can run your home better than you. It hurts.
That's someone that from a different ethnicity come in and he does it as well, if not better, than everybody in it. It starts to change. It loses its color. And that's why hip-hop music is now pop music. Sure, you've had other white artists. You had Vanilla Ice, but he wasn't Eminem.
And I didn't expect that from him. Because
when I calling you all, I understand what 50 meant. Because they should just call this shit pop music now. They should call it pop music because it was hip-hop because of the black ethnicity and the black culture behind the whole shit. But for now, you got many white rappers who are making headways too. Who's coming into the hip-hop culture or the hip-hop game and they're spitting up fire. So that's why it just should be called pop music. And that was what Eminem said. This is not hip-hop, this is pop. Because I found a hell of a way to fuse this shit and make you confused.
No.
And I didn't expect that from him. Because the first day I came around 6. I'm expecting, okay, I'm going to do an evening session. I get to the studio. Oh, M just left. I was like, yo, M, where you at? He said, I'm out here. I said, well, I'm at the studio. I just got here. You coming back? He said, I'll be back there at 9 a.m. So
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm clocked out. I'm done.
Yeah, literally, I'm clocked out. I felt like you joking, right? He said, no, I'm serious. I see you at 9. You going to get up early? I said, yeah, I'll be there. So I get there at 9, and he shows up on time.
But he felt, as a person, of his color, to represent us on BET with a rhyme addressing the president. Y'all gotta understand that, all right? It's not.
Redman is stating facts. Redman is stating real facts. come on, like I said, I don't want to be jumping into the BET cipher because I might react to the BET cipher, and I don't want to be jumping into it. But let's just call the spade to spade. Eminem had no reason of being up there addressing Donald Trump. If you want to take the issue of racism, there weren't too many racism shown to black people, to white people, at that period or that time when Eminem went on the BET Cypher to speak about the racism that was happening.
You joking, right? So, no, I'm serious. I see a 9. You gonna get up early? I see, I'll be there. So, I get there at 9, and he shows up on time.
But he felt, as a person of his color, to represent us on BET with a rhyme addressing the president. Y'all gotta understand.
So let's just say this shit. Let's just say this shit right now. Let's just say this shit right now. Right now. About now, you know, I need to kind of like slow down on my stuff I'm gonna say today, because my last video was a little bit censored because I was pretty pissed. And I used a lot of invectives on that video. So now I'm just gonna keep my cool. But let's just look at what Redman's saying right now. Let's just take this whole stuff from the Redman perspective. If you look at the BET Cypher, Eminem had no reason to be on that shit. If you want to treat the hip-hop game as a white culture, like you said, a white culture, the BET Cypher, Eminem had no freaking reason for being on that. Nah. He's rich. He got the money that he needs to have. How many of the other black artists that you know at the hierarchy right now that have all the money and all the resources and blah blah blah, that you know, how many of those black artists used their platform to talk about the murdering of black people and the ill treatment and the racism that was going on in America? How many of those black people who had those platforms that you know, the Jay-Z, how do you call the Kanye, how many of them have you listened to making the music talking about black people and the ill treatment, or using the big platform to talk about racism? Eminem did on the BET Cypher. He didn't just stop there. His entire Music to Be Murdered By album that he put out, there were many of them. He mentioned Breonna Taylor. He mentioned Tatiana. He mentioned a lot of them. He even mentioned Floyd. He mentioned all of those people who the system he felt like was against for being black. But this is the man who hip-hop want to come against, because the fact that they feel he's white and he's in the hip-hop game. Isn't that blasphemy? Isn't that real blasphemy? So it's just what Redman's saying right now, bro. He had no freaking reason for being on the BET Cypher. It's a black entertainment TV. Black entertainment television. He ain't black. Is this dude black to you? No, he's not black. But he was there spitting out facts on behalf of black people. But you on about telling him about what the culture is and where he should be. And niggas are crazy out there. You all are crazy out there. I don't even give two shits if YouTube censored this video, cause man, it's just pissing sometimes, and I can't hold my shit.
BET with a rhyme addressing the president. Y'all gotta understand that, all right? He's not black. He's white. We all know that.
I was just saying the same shit.
He has power.
Play some beats with Robin.
Redman just concorded with what I was saying, especially to Donald Trump. He said a lot of shit to Trump. He risked his life, his security, his family's security to address the president. And how many, like I said, I don't want to be a spoiler for the BET Cypher, but fuck it. We might not even react to it. But how many of those artists that you know in your life will willingly come into politics and talk about that shit? Politics is a religion, bro. You don't see too many artists coming out here mentioning political issue, because, man, trust me, there is a huge difference between political affiliation and freaking music shit, or musician artist shit. But Eminem did. Oh yeah, Eminem did. And he even told his fans that he's gonna draw a freaking line if somebody follows Trump. He draw a line, bro. How many artists you know did that shit? when racism was at the peak, bro. Man, I'm gonna talk too much. But come on, what can we do, bro? We just trying to make you understand. I feel like this video is more positive than the freaking shit I've been looking at.
Understand that, all right? He's not black. He's white. We all know that. But he has power.
Yeah.
Play some beats, we robbing, we rocking. So I'm in the middle of writing the record. He's like, yo, I'm about to go out for lunch. I said, all right, cool, I'm gonna meet you after. He said, you're not gonna take no lunch? I said, no, I'm not hungry, I'm just wanna work. He said, all right, cool. He goes, takes lunch. Hour come back. He's back. What we got? I play him the record, play him the chorus. He said, oh, this is it. Boom. He goes into his verse. 5 o'clock come. He's halfway in. He's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
And he used his power on that BET cypher to make a statement for us as well as a people, as all of us as a people, but especially for us. And
Black people.
Anyone should respect that man for that. Because he didn't have to do it.
I feel like freaking Redman is a real nigga, bro. I don't know. But, man, my respect for Redman was here. But now it just went all the way up here, bro. Like, come on. I respect Redman. But I ain't pretty much kind of like listen to Redman music a lot. Like right now and shit. But my respect just skyrocketed for this nigga, bro. I'm telling you.
People, but especially for us. And anyone should respect that man for that. Because he didn't have to do it. Took that opportunity to use that platform on the BET cypher to make a motherfucking statement.
So at this point, I'm like, yo, but your verse almost done. You ain't gonna finish it? No, I'll finish it tomorrow.
Like, so, I'm not getting paid overtime about.
So at this point, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, right? right. So tomorrow comes, he finishes it out.
Wow.
So, and I asked him, I was like, yo, like, you know, like, what's up with the work ethic? He said, nah, man, it's just, I just like to be here. I treat it like a real job.
And for him to come out his shell to do that, to him to remember the rhyme, to feel it's a just due as not just Eminem, the rapper, but as Marshall Mathers, the person, to step up.
Man, fuck it. I feel like the way Redman talking about this freaking BET cypher, we're gonna have to look at it today. So if you're watching this video, we're gonna look at the BET cypher right after this video. We're gonna post 2 of them together. Post the cypher, and then post this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it, bro. We're gonna have to do it so people can understand that you disrespecting the fact that this nigga is white. That's the reason he does not deserve the flower that he should have in this freaking hip-hop shit. He being hated on all the time, bro. That's why he's always angry in his freaking music, bro. That's why he's always angry and people on the fact that Eminem raps all the time and he's angry. Like, he sounds so angry. Like, I got one of my mates. We were talking about the shit. He was like, man, I like Eminem, but all the time I listen to him, he always sound like he's angry or something and blah. How do you not expect this nigga to be angry, bro? Come on, like, fist the fact. He's a natural born talent, but he's not being respected for his freaking talent. So he got to be angry for that shit, bro. But racism being the card to play. Well, he's not even being racist at anybody.
The rapper, but as Marshall Mathers, the person, to step up of my color to represent the wrong injustice that's going on in America. And I can commend him on that. Not because he's one of my favorites.
You gotta be careful or you'll get your ass handed to you on the track, man. Like, he'll get to you. And you be looking like, it was for his song, man. He cheated. You know how that go. He wrote his verse after me. Or whatever it is. It's just, if he's in the right headspace.
Yeah, bro. This is the reason why. Listen to me. Even my man Busta Rhymes said that shit. And I'm going kind of like react to the Busta Rhymes song of Eminem and Busta Rhymes. Even Busta Rhymes said that shit. Before you even freaking rap with Eminem, bro, you gotta send him your verse. Bro. And there ain't gonna be no way that you gonna out rap this nigga. Cause if you send him your verse, bro, and he let you know you going sideways and all that shit. Nah, man. Nah. We gotta check that shit out. You ain't gonna out rap Eminem anyway, bro. It's facts.
It was for his song, man. He cheated. You know how that go. He wrote his verse after me, man. Or whatever it is. It's just if he's in the right headspace, he'll do it to anybody in music.
Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers.
Snoop already started off being racist. You don't have to reference that he's white, bro. Come on. If a black guy started a conversation like that, bro, low key, he got something up his sleeve and shit.
Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers had zero respect in rap. Let's keep that 1,000. None. He has probably put Eminem in a position where he could be labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so, but the game feels like he's top 10 lyricist.
Man, let Snoop shut the fuck up, bro. Uncle Snoop need to go. Uncle Snoop, man, I'm even trying to mispronounce this nigga name, bro. Uncle Snoop need to shut the hell up, bro. I'm telling you. Man, who listen? Like, come on, like, I don't know for people out there on the fact about Snoop and all that shit. Snoop got this classic shit and Snoop is part of the OG and Snoop. Bro, if you talking about my own top 10 of all time, there ain't no way Snoop gonna be a part of it. There ain't no way Snoop gonna be a part of my top 10. Man, I'm telling you, Snoop not a lyricist. Man, you all come on, like, you can't debunk the fact. I'm not disrespecting Snoop, bro. Snoop is a legend. We all know that shit. But if it comes to my top 10, Snoop ain't part of it, bro. If it comes to my top 10, even if we try to take this shit from old school up till now, my top 10, Snoop won't be a part of that shit, bro. I'm telling you. I'm legit, I'm telling you. He won't.
I don't think so, but the game feels like he's top 10 lyricists and all that comes with it, but that's just because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem that he could find.
You were kind of surprised.
He's saying bullshit. What do you mean? What do you mean that Dr. Dre helped you find the best Eminem that he could? Man, let me just say one thing about life, bro. There is, of course, you can cultivate talent. That's facts. You can cultivate talent. But let me say that to you, bro. Once the talent is there, it's there, bro. You cannot fool the people. Everybody has a very wise listening ears. So you ain't gonna come and say this nigga is a trash, and because Dr. Dre showed him to us and he's a trash, and we're gonna keep following him and listening to him when all the shit he puts out is trash. I ain't gonna keep listening to that. When all the shit he put out is trash, I ain't gonna keep listening to that. So I don't know what the hell Snoop talking about. He's talking about the fact that Dr. Dre and Eminem together, that's why Eminem is respected in the black community, or that's why Eminem is brought into hip-hop. Because hip-hop was Snoop house, and then you have to receive invitation before you come to Snoop house. So that's how you make hip-hop to be like. It's a freaking property. Snoop ain't part of my top 10, bro. If anybody, I don't know to the Snoop fans, bro, but he ain't even part of my top 10. Facts.
I don't think so, but the game feels like he's top 10 lyricists and all that comes with it, but that's just because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem that he could find.
You were kind of surprised
Jada
that
Kiss.
Eminem had you on his top 5 list.
Yeah.
Why did that surprise you so much?
I mean,
Well, obviously because it is Eminem, I get that, but
yeah.
you're also Jada Kiss.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just a humble person, you know what I mean? A bit.
See, I feel like people like you, Snoop, keep people honest. Cause I respect Eminem, and I can see why people would have him in his top 10.
Who want to listen to Charlie Man, bro? Charlie Man and his man Snoop took this whole shit in their own way. They wanted to take it. Man, nobody fucking want to listen to Charlie Man, bro. Nobody wants to listen to Charlie Man, bro.
In top 5.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
See, I feel like people like you, Snoop, keep people honest. Cause I respect Eminem, and I can see why people would have him in his top 10, top 5. I personally don't. You've been around a long time. Why don't you have him in your top 10?
Because there's some niggas in the 80s that he can't fuck with.
Like who?
Like Rakim.
Yes, sir.
Like Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, sir.
Like KRS-One. Like LL Cool J.
And I've also heard that Eminem, the first...
There hasn't been any freaking time in Eminem's life that he ever said he was better than niggas from the freaking 80s. Eminem was not even rapping in the 80s, bro. So what is he talking about? What is Snoop talking about? Eminem was not rapping in the 80s. No. All those niggas he just listed were all influenced to Eminem, and Eminem always saying that shit. He always saying that they are his major influence. So what is he talking about? Snoop, that day, Snoop smoked the wrong weed. He smoked the wrong weed. From Cameroon or somewhere, I don't know what the fuck that weed was from.
Like KRS-One, like LL Cool J.
And I've also heard that Eminem, the first album that he listened to was one of yours, and that influenced him and got him interested in rapping and kind of started his career. What do you think about that? And what do you think of him as a rapper?
Nah, not the first album. The story goes the first rap record Eminem ever heard was Reckless. And someone told me that, and I had to ask Eminem, was that the truth? And he told me, yeah.
Shall I go on?
I love this listen. Yeah, yeah.
Like Ice Cube. You understand?
I ain't gonna say any shit until this whole shit is over, cause trust me, I'm tired of pausing this shit. I'm gonna give my 2 cents at the end of the video.
I love this listen. Yeah, yeah.
Like Ice Cube. You understand me? I ain't got no time to play with it. It is what it is. It's like, Cuz did that. He did that to the fullest. That's one of my teammates. That's one of my brothers. He did that. But when you talking about this hip hop shit that I can't live without, I can live without that.
So
you can live without. He can live without Eminem. He can live without Eminem, bro. That's what he said. But now you might feel like the time this shit came out, you might feel like Eminem did not see it or he did not have a response till Eminem dropped his album. Then he responded to Snoop. On Zeus, he responded to Snoop. But right now you're seeing people running around here saying their own cracker shit. You might feel like, again, Eminem has no response. But nothing slide, bro. Nothing slide on from this nigga's radar. Nothing's gonna slide. He gonna, man, come on. I ain't gonna tell you what he's gonna do. Then I might be a spoiler, bro. I don't want to spoil shit.
That I can't live without. I can live without that.
So, I mean, come on. I mean, to be able maybe to spark a light in probably one of the greatest rappers in the history of hip hop. Yeah, because Eminem is out of control. He's something else. So, you know, and to be friends with him is a great thing because I've seen him go through his entire career from his first record all the way till now. So that's wonderful. You know, he knows I got nothing but love for him, and I know it's reciprocated.
Eminem, right? What'd you do for him exactly?
Yeah, that was recently. That was like the most recent, placement I got. I've been trying to get on, one of Eminem's projects for a while now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other producers have been trying to do the same thing, because that's like, a premier project to get on. I've been sending tracks to him, and
a lot of people want to get on the track with Eminem, bro. Come on, like if he does not have the influence like Uncle Snoop was mentioning in the previous clip backwards, if Eminem does not have that kind of an influence, who would want to track with him? How many people you see around here want to get a track with 6ix9ine? How many people you see want to get a track with 6ix9ine, bro? How many rappers you see want to get a track with 6ix9ine? Because everybody knows he's not a lyricist. Or with Gucci Gang. So that's just plain facts that you need to like face it. You gotta face it fast.
Premier project to get on. I've been sending tracks to him, and this last go around for this new project that he was doing, I sent about 3 tracks, and they took one. You know what I'm saying?
Of it. Yeah.
Evan's back. Eminem is Eminem. If you notice in hip hop, Eminem is the only rap.
This nigga needs to stop showing up in my videos, bro. I don't want to see this nigga anymore. Like, he needs to start showing up in my videos. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna skip this nigga. I'm gonna skip him. Oh, it's bullshit. I'm gonna skip him. I don't want to listen to him. He's a fucking clout chasing dude.
So you never actually heard the track that Eminem did yet?
Nah, I didn't. I haven't even spoken to anybody that heard it that's close to his team. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? They got the shit, mad top secret, rightfully so. But I can't wait to hear it. You know what I mean? Because I know that he just killed it.
I'm sure LL Cool J was a big inspiration to you too. And Eminem was on his podcast Rock the Bells. And he said that he was standing in front of a hotel bazaar, blasting his boombox with his demo. You pulled up with a limo. He says you got out. Some dude said West Coast, and then you said East Coast, and you ran up on him. And then he didn't do shit and went away or whatever. Do you remember Eminem that day, or was that a different day that he gave you the demo?
I met Eminem 6 times. Gave me his demo 6 times. I had a time where I was in a record store in Detroit with Steve Lobel, and we were doing a promo tour, and Steve got a picture of me and him taking a picture, and little Eminem in the background walking behind us, and I'm like, oh my God, that's Eminem. And I remember him opening up for us at the Lyricist Lounge with the Outsiders in Jersey.
And now he's a legend, bro. Now he's a legend. Now he's gonna die a living legend.
Oh, that's Eminem. And I remember him opening up for us at the Lyricist Lounge with the Outsiders in Jersey. So, we interacted a lot. I love Eminem, bro. I love him as a artist. I love him as a person. Huh?
Him and Big Pun on a record would have been crazy.
Me and Big Pun, we were nominated. Well, Big Pun was nominated for the Grammy for Still Not a Player. We waited for hours outside of Tower Records on Sunset Boulevard. When Eminem's album came out, 12 Midnight, we went and copped the album.
Damn.
And Big Pun was already Grammy nominated. That's a big deal. That's how much we love Eminem as a lyricist, as everything. And we love him still.
Eminem is, as such, he's so big that people feel the need to talk about all the fucking time. What was it about this situation that made you be like, I'm gonna jump in the ring and just make some content off this shit?
Oh, shit. Well, basically, dude just kept saying my name. You know what I'm saying?
MGK or Joe Budden?
Joe Budden.
Right.
MGK, I got nothing to do with that. It was just...
I don't want to mention Joe Budden's name here today, man. Trust me, a lot of people's name that I've already mentioned on this shit, bro. I feel like I should not be giving these niggas too many shit, cause there's no reason of mentioning these guys. They're just haters, haters.
Well, basically, dude just kept saying my name. You know what I'm saying?
MGK or Joe Budden?
Joe Budden.
Right.
MGK, I got nothing to do with that. It was just me.
That was just you laughing.
Warning. Yeah, okay. Giving, dude, you really want to do this. But Joe, he just kept saying my name, and in a very, very disrespectful way. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I feel like I don't have a podcast, but I got one coming on the way.
I saw that.
By the way, Bizarre's World. Plug.
I want to come on it. I want to be on that shit.
Man, for real. We got to do it, man.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like, I don't have a podcast. I don't have a platform to say something back. So, he kept saying this shit about, you ain't spoke to Marshall in 18 years. I was just that shit just got me, red fire. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, what the fuck? Why does this motherfucker keep saying this dumbass, retarded type shit?
When's the last time you talked to Eminem? Is there any truth to that? Do you not talk to him very, very frequently?
I seen Marshall 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Where at?
So look at that. It just let you know that Joe Budden just needs to just make up shit for content's sake. Just for the content. So he does not care about name calling and bringing up trash. Nah, Joe Budden does not care. He's a snake. He's a snake. He's a freaking snake. He is the reason Slaughterhouse did not even go further, bro. He was the major freaking reason of Slaughterhouse. But he talking about the nigga from D12. You know, Eminem was a part of D12, and then I forgot about this nigga's name. Like, I keep saying this shit. I forgot about his name, and that's so dumb of me to forget about his name. Because when MGK did that freaking diss song against Eminem, when Eminem dropped Kill Shot, floating the internet and all that, he was all over the internet, bro. Because he got out of his car, he took his shirt out, he was pissed. He was like telling MGK, I warned you and shit, but I just forgot his name. But he's just letting you know that Joe Budden is a freaking snake. Joe Budden is a snake. It's just what he does. Like, he just try to bring up this shit about content and shit just to have something to make money out of. Man, these niggas out there, like.
I seen Marshall 2 weeks ago.
So he was being pretty provocative about the fact that nigga didn't see Marshall in 18 years. With the fact that Marshall and this guy were part of D12. But because Eminem now has that kind of a fame and fortune and all that, so he was being provocative and trying to make it look like a slap in the face. Like, well, you claim to be a friend of your own nigga, but you can't even see him. He got a house filled with securities and all that. And this dude just saw Eminem 2 weeks ago. Every time Eminem is at the studio, like he said.
Really?
I seen Marshall 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Where at?
Detroit.
He still comes around, like,
oh yeah,
fairly
studio.
frequently?
If you ever want to catch him, just go to the studio.
Okay, I'm pulling
there
up.
every day.
Really?
Pull up, man.
Okay.
He's going to be there. It's like a 9 to 5, though. You know what I'm saying?
They'll be like, who's there? I'll be like, it's Adam. They'll be like, who the fuck is that?
Bizarre's boy.
Bizarre's boy. Yes, right. That's what I'm gonna say. You saw my Eminem Halloween costume, right?
Yeah, I see.
That shit was pretty good, right?
I see you, Slim Shady over. Oh man.
Okay, but so Joe Budden was. Okay. But from your perspective, were you 100% cool with Joe Budden until he did that like review of the Eminem album, where he I believe in your opinion he like violated by going a little overboard talking about M's album on Everyday Struggle?
I just feel like this, man. You know, Joe Budden's he did a diss record towards D12 many years ago. Not a diss record, a line towards us a long time ago. And it was like, we went on tour with him in Canada, but we had to have a big talk with him about that. And we got past that.
Man, to just let you know that some niggas don't care about your bullshit. Cause you dissed me. And I had to like take you on a tour. Take you on after you just dissed me on the record. That shit is out there. But then I have to take you on my whole freaking shit. And I talk to you about it and I'll let you know, hey man, you know, we gotta be cool and all that. You can't be dissing me while we be chilling. To let you know how that nigga is a backstabber. He's a backstabber. Joe Budden is a backstabber. He's a snake. He's a snake. He's the major reason that's wrong with freaking Slaughterhouse.
But we had to have a big talk with him about that. And we got past that.
Let's take it back.
Joe Budden's, he did a diss record towards D12 many years ago. Not a diss record, a line towards us a long time ago. And it was like, we went on tour with him in Canada, but we had to have a big talk with him about that. And we got past that. Then, you know, all of a sudden they got signed to Shady, Slaughterhouse. So, you know.
Were you approving of that when that happened?
So, yeah, we made it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Even after the diss record, when he did a diss record to D12, they actually forgive him. And then they brought him into Slaughterhouse. He wasn't a part of Slaughterhouse at that time. But they let you know that nobody cares about his shit. They had to bring the nigga into Slaughterhouse. That was a big mistake. Because you should have known from that first standpoint. I would not allow somebody in my inner circle who went out there and talked trash about me. Nah, I would not do that shit.
Then, all of a sudden they got signed to Shady Slaughterhouse. So,
Were you approving of that when that happened?
For sure. Yeah, we made it happen, you know what I'm saying, with our support, you know what I'm saying, to, let Marshall know that everything was good with Joe Budden's. You know what I'm saying? So just to come from that, then reemerge as family, we did a whole tour together for like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then for you to get on your platform and just say like the wildest shit you possibly could say, you know what I'm saying? That just had me fucking mad. That's my boy, man. I'm gonna always support, no matter what the fuck we go through. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like somebody that's disloyal, man. To a person that helped your career literally have a second start.
It's a weird position for him to be in, though, because it's like previously he's a rapper, Joe Budden, and when you're a rapper, loyalty and not disrespecting people and stuff.
Nah, he's a rapper friend. He's a friend of a rapper. He's not a rapper. He's a friend of a rapper.
Have a second start.
It's a weird position for him to be in, though, because it's like previously he's a rapper, Joe Budden, and when you're a rapper, loyalty and not disrespecting people and stuff is a big deal. And then all of a sudden you're in like the podcast game and you're making content and stuff. And once you're in that world, it's kind of like, oh shit, now you have to have an opinion about the new Eminem record. You have to, talk shit essentially, not even talk shit, but like, and I think that's been something that he's sort of dealt with in the sense that I don't see him jump out the window like he might have jumped out the window in that episode, and especially when you consider that he had a business relationship with Eminem.
Okay, let me ask you this though. But after all that happened, then he comes back on his podcast and says, "I'll wear your ass out. For the last 10 years, I've been better than you."
Better than who, nigga? Like, no, I gotta play this shit again.
But after all that happened, then he comes back on his podcast and says, "I'll wear your ass out. For the last 10 years, I've been better than you."
Better than who? Who has Joe Budden been better than, like, for the last 10 years? He hasn't even been better than 6ix9ine, bro. No, 6ix9ine been better than him for the last 10 years. Not even Gucci Gang, bro. Man, Joe Budden is smoking something he definitely smoking something like he been advised not to smoke. But he's a stubborn dude. He smokes whatever he wants. But I know that nigga's smoking something he should not be smoking. Better than Eminem for the last 10 years? Who the fuck know who Joe Budden is? Who know who Joe Budden is? Nobody knows who Joe Budden is. Nobody knows who Joe Budden is. The only time people started to search up this nigga was when Eminem started mentioning him in his rap music. With the exception of that, I know he was part of Slaughterhouse. I've listened to his cypher and shit with Eminem and all that, back and forth. But majority of the people who do not care about hip-hop to a certain extent, but just care about Eminem, they only Google that nigga out when Eminem mentioned him. That's what I feel like. Eminem should not even be mentioning these niggas because they all out here clout chasing and shit. Or chasing clout or whatever the fuck that case is. He been better than Eminem for the last 10 years. Nigga need this. I don't know. I know YouTube gonna sanction this shit already, but fuck it. Just enjoy the video. Who cares about whatever the case is?
But after all that happened, then he comes back on his podcast and says, "I'll wear your ass out. For the last 10 years, I've been better than you."
Oh my God.
Where'd that come from?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, this shit is over, bro. This shit is over, bro. But like, let me take this back from the topic of that shit. But like, you've seen it. You listen to it. You've seen the reactions and shit. But facts in. I feel like a lot of shit that I have to say, I cannot say it. Cause there's no reason, there's no essence of me saying this shit. Everybody knows what out there. Everybody knows all the shit people said here, with the exception of this nigga from D12, Jada Kiss, and Redman, and the first dude who came. A lot of people came out here and said their own shit. A lot of people came here and said their own shit. Everybody said what they had to say. They talk their shit and all that. But people out there know the real truth. People know the real truth. Snoop came here. He said a bunch of garbage and all that. He said a lot of shit that does not even make any sense to anybody out there. But the fact that because Dr. Dre introduced Eminem to hip hop, so that's the reason why Eminem has prominence in the hip hop game. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. But what can we say about this shit? It's Uncle Snoop. Like, maybe he actually caught pretty high or pretty low. Who knows what he did? He said his own shit and all that. But there you have it. We out of this, man. I feel like I cannot outburst the way I want to outburst because YouTube might censor the video, like I keep saying, like the way they say. YouTube pretty sensitive now. Like, they are already pretty sensitive. And I pretty much got to be careful about my shit because I was pretty pissed. I did this video almost about 6 times now because I swore a lot in the first one. I got to delete it and got to do it again. Yeah, I swore a lot. I know I could not even keep it together, like, but yeah, I had to do it almost 6 times now. Just a disclaimer, like, man, but fuck it, man. Fuck it. Have a nice day. I'm out of this. Subscribe to the family if you just joining the family, though. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Let's rock and roll together.